So you exist, their eyes are above.
The ego cannot know the truth, can it?
Okay. When we die, what happens to us?
There isn't a you that dies, it's the ego that dies.
So when you die, what's going to happen to your ego?
There isn't an ego. Look,
when I die, what's going to happen to me?
there isn't a you
Would
that
I be
dies.
thinking still?
Look, you're using thought to know reality. You can't know it.
In about 100 years' time, it is very unlikely that both of us will be still living.
Yeah, but what you're not realising is...
Robert.
that everything is one
The
process.
reality.
Life and death are beliefs. Life and death are beliefs.
Every soul
There's
certainly
no souls. Where's a
will
soul?
taste
Have you ever
death.
experienced a soul?
Every self, every Robert and every Manshur will taste death.
Look,
That's the reality. Are you saying you're not going to die? Are you saying I'm not going to die?
Nothing is born and nothing dies.
So what's going to happen 100 years later in Robert and in Manshur?
Everything is changing all the time, right?
So we transform into something else. So when you are in the...
But it does. This thing that we're trying to...
Sure. When you and I are in the graves, in our respective graves, you're saying the worm's going to come and eat you, and then you become part of the
There'll
worm.
be a story about him. He used to go to Hyde Park, and he was...
No. I want to know about what's going to happen to your body. So the body is going to be consumed by all these bacteria and germs.
Where is your body? Where is it? Have you experienced a body?
So you don't have a body.
That's a
so
concept.
Your clothing.
You're using a
what are you
concept.
clothing with this clothes?
You're using a concept, and you're saying my body. Have you ever experienced a body?
Okay, fine. So you don't have a body, and you don't have a soul.
No one.
You don't have a mind either.
You can't be a concept, can you?
Okay, sure. So
you can't be a concept.
Do you have children?
Don't you keep fucking evading?
Why are you using vulgar language? You know, if you really cannot handle a conversation like this, then you might as well say sorry. I don't.
Children.
Do you have children?
Look, I don't live in that world, mate. I've come up here to point to something, but no one wants to listen because they're in an ego self. They're in a little separate ego self.
Are your parents still around?
What's that got to do with anything?
The reason I'm asking is, our parents...
No, what the mind
you don't want
does,
to know.
right, it creates a story about human beings being on a planet, right? Right? But their experience isn't saying that.
What's the reason of your existence?
Yeah, listen, your mind is telling you that you're at Speaker's Corner, right?
We're not here then.
Your experience isn't saying that.
So this is not reality.
No, listen, your experience isn't saying that.
Okay. So your experience is not communicating with your
Your mind
divinity.
is saying you're on a planet in a universe. Okay. Right?
What's the reason you're created for, Robert?
You can't.
Why are you created for? What's the purpose?
Separate
what's the purpose of your creation? Why are you created by the Creator?
I don't know. No one knows.
Okay. Has the Creator told you that no one knows? Our Creator has told us why He's created us.
None of the thoughts...
Are you fulfilling that purpose?
None of the thoughts are true.
Are you fulfilling the purpose that you're created for? Are you fulfilling the purpose, the reason why you're created for?
Look, none of these stories about people on a planet
It's not about stories, my friend Robert. If you are not fulfilling the purpose that you're created for, what's going to happen?
There isn't a me creating any of the impulses in my head, right? If there's a feeling down here, and my mind to say that's hunger, so I'll either go to the toilet, or I'm not doing that. There isn't a me doing that.
Sure. Do you feel hungry sometimes? Do you feel hungry?
Things apparently happen.
Do you feel hungry?
Not true. They're not true. No, I don't.
Do you feel thirsty?
Look, the mind is labelling sensations as anger.
So basically,
right?
I think
I
understood. Your feelings are somehow disconnected from yourself.
No, what I'm saying is, the feelings are a real experience.
Yeah.
But what the mind says about it isn't true.
Sure.
Right?
So are you connected with your feelings? Do you feel for the oppressed?
I can feel that.
Do you feel for those who are oppressed?
Yeah, that's why I'm here telling them that they're in an ego self. that's creating all their problems, right?
Now,
because
let's understand one thing.
Look, if you get the sack from your job, right?
Is that what happened to
your
you?
ego will say, "Oh, they did it to me, right? Oh, I did. Oh, I'm naughty. I shouldn't have done that. They've sacked me, and now I can't put food on the."
Just one question,
the mind
Robert.
creates a story.
Sure. Don't create any stories. Tell me, when you're really afflicted with trouble, pain, and suffering, who do you turn to other than God? Who do you turn to other than God? When you're really suffering and there's no one can help you, your doctors can't help you, who do you turn to? Do you turn to God? But then,
What's that? It's a concept. That's
no.
another
Do you
concept.
turn to
That's
God, say,
another
"Oh God,
concept.
help me, take this pain away from me, this suffering away from me"? Do you do that?
Well, what? That's a nothing word.
Do you turn to
That's
God
like
is the question.
Turning to something inanimate. I mean, what is it?
Do you turn to Him?
I don't need to. I am I'm everything.
You are everything.
Well, not I am. There is only everything.
And you are not part of that everything.
I'm not. It's just everything.
Are you part of that everything?
No, everything can't have parts. Everything is everything. It doesn't have parts.
Okay.
I'd like
So
to make that-
you are not
get
a
that.
part of anything.
There isn't. Everything doesn't have parts, does it? Because
Doesn't
it's
it?
everything.
Really? How many things are in everything? Lots of things.
No, there isn't.
Is it one thing?
Yeah.
Is everything one thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So everything is one thing. Is this one thing created or uncreated?
That's a story. You don't know. Look, you can't. You're just making up another story using your mind.
Can your mind try to solve this story?
No, you can't.
So you can't.
You can't.
So, okay, fine.
No.
So basically, you're in a position where you have no solutions, no answers to. This is where Islam will open up
but
your
the ego
mind
thinks
to
it's
the
got the
reality
answers.
and give you all the answers.
No,
Islam
the
tells you
ego
very
thinks
clearly,
it's got the
you are a
answers,
creation,
right? It
you are
hasn't got the
created
answers.
for a purpose, and once you realize that, you will free from this problem that
big-
you're suffering from.
My big ego thinks it's better than other people's egos.
Okay?
That's all it
So
is.
let's leave it to
Play
that.
the game.
That, you know, you just need to come back to the reality. And the reality is,
I ain't